The Batch of 12, where dreams took different roads. A university story of love, loss, power, and destiny. Chapter 1, The First Day in the History Department. The old red brick building of the History Department stood proudly at the center of the university campus. Its walls had witnessed revolutions, debates, friendships, and heartbreaks for decades. In 2012, a new batch arrived, nervous, excited, hopeful. Among them were students who would one day carry titles, uniforms, authority, scars, and stories no one could imagine yet. Ayan Rahman arrived with polished shoes and a determined face. He came from a disciplined middle-class family. His dream was clear: BCS Cadre. Administration. Power with purpose. Beside him stood Navila Karim, confident, sharp-eyed, always prepared. She didn't just want success. She wanted influence. She wanted to change policies. Then there was Rafiq, quiet, thoughtful, from a rural village. He carried second-hand books and first-class ambition. Mim entered laughing loudly, followed by her childhood friend Tuhin, who secretly loved her but never dared to say it. In one classroom, under one ceiling fan that barely worked, Destinies sat side by side, unaware of how differently they would unfold. Books Chapter 2, Friendship, Politics, and Midnight Study Sessions. University life quickly wrapped them in its chaos. They attended lectures on Mughal administration and French revolutions by day. By afternoon, they debated politics under the banyan tree. By night, they studied together in the dormitory corridors. Ayan often led group discussions. If we understand history, he would say, we understand power. Navila would challenge him. Power without empathy becomes oppression. Their arguments were intellectual, but beneath the sharp words, something softer was growing. Meanwhile, Rafiq struggled quietly. He worked part-time at a bookstore to support himself. Few knew he skipped meals sometimes. Mim and Tuhin were inseparable. They laughed, bunked classes, attended cultural programs together. The campus slowly started whispering about them. Those 4 years became a tapestry of notes, tea-stained books, political rallies, cultural nights, and promises about the future. They all believed one thing. We will succeed together. History smiled quietly. Red Heart Chapter 3, Love written between lecture notes. Romance bloomed like spring flowers. Ayan and Navila's debates slowly turned into evening walks. Their conversations shifted from governance systems to personal fears. One rainy afternoon in the department library, Navila said softly, "What if we both fail BCS?" Ayan looked at her firmly. "Then we'll stand up again. Together." It was not a proposal. But it was a promise. Elsewhere, Tuhin finally confessed to Mim during a cultural fest. "I've loved you since school," he said, trembling. Mim stared at him, silent. "I don't see you that way," she replied gently. Tuhin's world cracked that night. Love had chosen different directions. Graduation Chapter 4, Graduation and the Beginning of Separation. Convocation day arrived. Black gowns. Proud parents. Flashing cameras. They hugged each other tightly. 5 years later, we'll meet here again, Rafiq suggested. Everyone laughed. But graduation is not just celebration. It is separation disguised as success. Some returned home to prepare for BCS. Some searched for jobs. Some fell into confusion. Reality knocked harder than any professor ever did. Open Book Chapter 5, The BCS Battle. The preparation phase was brutal. Ian studied 14 hours daily. He barely slept. He barely spoke. Navila did the same, but she also fought societal pressure. Relatives whispered. "Why so ambitious? Get married." Rafiq prepared with limited resources. He used old guidebooks, borrowed notes, and faith. Tuhin, heartbroken, failed his first attempt badly. He stopped studying seriously. Mim got involved with a businessman from another university. She seemed happy. But appearances are fragile. The BCS result day arrived like Judgment Day. Ayn Rahman, Administration Cadre. Navila Karim, Foreign Affairs Cadre. Rafiq Hassan, Police Cadre. 3 names. 3 victories. They cried. They hugged their parents. They thanked their professors. But not everyone celebrated. Tuhin failed again. Mim's relationship ended abruptly. Her boyfriend married someone else for family wealth. Life was already dividing them. Police Car Chapter 6, Uniforms, Power, and Responsibility. Years passed. Ayan became an Upjala Nurbahai officer. Calm. Decisive. Respected. Navila traveled abroad, representing the country. Her speeches were powerful. Her confidence unmatched. Rafiq wore his police uniform with pride. He fought corruption bravely. They were the success stories of the history department. Meanwhile, Tuhin drifted away. Without direction, without motivation, he left preparation entirely. And Mim? She felt betrayed. She stopped believing in love. Success changed some. Failure changed others. Broken Heart Chapter 7, The Fall of a Dream. Tuhin returned to his village after multiple failures. Depression swallowed him quietly. He had potential. Intelligence. But heartbreak had broken his rhythm. One day, due to family financial crisis, he moved to the city again, but not as a student. He started driving a rented rickshaw. From debating revolutions in university classrooms to pulling weight under the sun, history had rewritten his chapter. Sometimes he saw university students laughing on his rickshaw. He smiled painfully. Life does not treat everyone equally. Ring Chapter 8, Love That Survived the Storm. Ayan and Navila, despite busy careers, stayed connected. Distance tested them. But loyalty protected them. Finally, they married in a simple yet elegant ceremony. 2 history graduates. 2 BCS cadres. 1 partnership. They promised not just love, but mutual respect. They became the power couple of their batch. Cloud with Rain Chapter 9, A Broken Girl's Healing. Mim met Rafiq unexpectedly during an alumni event. She had changed. Softer. Wiser. Rafiq listened to her story quietly. "You deserved better," he said. "No," Mim replied. "I deserved truth. I ignored the signs." Their friendship grew slowly. This time, no drama. No rushing. Mature love feels different. It feels safe. Classical Building Chapter 10, Authority and Isolation. Success is heavy. Ayan sometimes missed simple campus days. Navila faced political pressure abroad. Rafiq encountered threats due to his anti-corruption stance. Power gave status. But it also gave loneliness. They realized something important. Climbing high means standing alone sometimes. Sunrise Chapter 11, The Reunion. 10 years later, the history department arranged a grand reunion. Everyone came. Cars with government flags arrived. Officials stepped out in crisp uniforms. And among them stood a rickshaw, slowly parking outside. It was Tuhin. He hesitated. But Rafiq saw him first. Without a second thought, he ran and hugged him tightly. No titles. No shame. Just friendship. Some cried silently watching them. Cherry Blossom Chapter 12, New Beginnings. Rafiq helped Tuhin start a small bookshop near the university campus. History deserves another chance, he said. Tuhin smiled for the first time in years. Mim and Rafiq eventually married, not because of loneliness, but because of understanding. Two healed hearts chose each other. Baby Chapter 13, Families and Future. Ayan and Nabila balanced career and parenthood beautifully. They taught their child about honesty more than ambition. Rafiq and Mim built a peaceful home. Even Tuhin, through his bookstore, guided students preparing for BCS. He became a different kind of officer, an officer of hope. Scroll Chapter 14, The Lesson of the Batch. That batch of 2012 became legend. Some became BCS cadres. Some became high officials. Some served quietly in government offices. One pulled a rickshaw. One rebuilt life through books. Two married each other. Some loved and lost. Some lost and learned. Same classroom. Different destinies. History had taught them well. Glowing Star Chapter 15, Where Love and History Meet. On a winter afternoon, the old banyan tree still stood strong. Ayan, Nabila, Rafiq, Mim, and Tuhin sat together once again. No matter what we became, Mim said softly. We were once just students with dreams. Ayan smiled. And we still are. The campus wind felt nostalgic. Love had changed forms. Power had changed positions. But friendship survived. History is not just about empires. It is about people. And sometimes, the greatest revolution is choosing kindness over pride, love over ego, and friendship over status. Sparkle's final message. Not everyone wins the same race, but every life matters. Success without humanity is empty. Failure is not the end of dignity. Love matures with time. And history is written differently for each of us.